Hey, hey, hey. I hope you guys enjoy these, what I'm calling podcast shorts for my Burnout to All Out community. This is just a little peek behind the curtain of the coaching that goes on inside of my programs. We're bringing to you some of the best nuggets and coaching I'm giving within hot seats of all of our different programs, whether it's our LinkedIn Method Academy, our mini mastermind business basics, all the way up to our higher level mastermind. If you're hearing some of these questions and you're like, man, I wish I could get my burning question answered by Melissa. Hey, guess what? You could be featured on my podcast. If you've got a question that you want answered and you submit it to my team and we pick it, we will bring you here to the podcast for our podcast shorts and do a hot seat with you. Where can you submit your questions? Send them to teamburnout2allout.co. We'll make sure we drop that in the show notes for our podcast shorts. And I hope that you guys find as much value in these shorts as our clients do inside the program. Need some effective tactical advice that actually helps you get results and makes a real difference in your life and business? You've come to the right place. If you're finding yourself here today, it means you're getting ready to gain serious traction in your business, rapidly multiply your income and impact, and you're ready to make it happen while living all out. Guys, I'm Melissa Hinault, your trustworthy corporate dropout turned six-figure business burnout turned happy and healthy CEO of a multi-million-dollar online business. And you're listening to the Burnout to All Out podcast. On this show, we're serving up innovative growth strategies, simple implementation methods to put them into practice, and action-stimulating inspiration tailored specifically for the modern entrepreneur. Let's dive in. Okay, let's go to Melissa. We'll take this question.
So I have a few questions, but I'll start with one and then take breaks. So the first question I had is around Instagram. That's pretty new to me. I mean, I have done some stuff with Instagram, but it's by no means like my bread and butter. Like I now know LinkedIn better than Instagram. So I'm wondering, is there a way to thinking about how to repurpose the LinkedIn content for Instagram, like things I should keep in mind? And, or is there a certain guide or something out there that you suggest I look at to get to know Instagram better? I know there's tons of people.
Yeah. So maybe as I'm sharing, I don't know why her name is escaping me right now, but I've got a friend in my mastermind that I'm in who did an Instagram training in our Build, Grow, Scale program. I know she's got like a pretty low ticket community that's maybe like $80 or $90 a month and like super high value for getting the basics down on Instagram. But with that, what we coach to is pick an A lane and a B lane. Obviously, like LinkedIn is your A lane. You're here in the academy. You're focused on your content for LinkedIn. And we've always been that way too. And then taking what we're creating and then adapting it to the other platforms as well. So instead of thinking about recreating, you're just adapting. It's interesting. One of the things we've found is obviously Instagram, people are there to like zone out, dopamine hit. And those same people are on LinkedIn. They're there to get things done and take action and learn. And so when you put something really educational out on Instagram, it doesn't get a lot of engagement versus when you put it on LinkedIn. But here's what we have found. We did something the other day. It's 10 prompts for social media content creation on LinkedIn. And same thing on Instagram and on LinkedIn. And the amount of engagement over on LinkedIn was really high. The amount of engagement on Instagram was really low. But there was like 27 saves for the content. What that tells me is that people just behave differently on the two platforms. They scrolled through and saw it and it was like, ooh, that's valuable. I'm going to save it and I'll go back to it later. But this is not a platform I'm going to engage about this. Hey, gang. So I know some of you are listening to these episodes and you are like, wow, these mastermind members in Elevate 360 with Melissa sounds like they've had tremendous growth and tremendous transformation this year. I want to learn more. And if that's the case, and if some of this is resonating with you, definitely take a look at applying to our mastermind. The doors are open. The seats fill super fast. It is by application only. You can go to burnouttoallout.co, click on the programs, find the mastermind, and click to apply. We'll put the link in the show notes. But here's the thing. If you are an established business seeking to scale and optimize, if your 2025 goals include strategic growth, elevated branding, and high impact networking, if you're looking for in-depth, personalized, strategic guidance, like we're giving these women in this mastermind with elite business connections, if you're looking for exclusive gatherings, high touch support, retreat-based events, from team experts like me. And if you're recognizing the importance of a 360-degree approach to business, and you want to learn from the mentors who've been there and can be your Sherpa to take you to your business goals in 2025, definitely go to the website, burnouttoallout.co. Click on programs, go to the mastermind, and apply today. Would love to see your application come in. I am personally reviewing every single one of them. And if you're a good fit, we'll set up a clarity call to see if it's a good match. So those are the things to think about. So make LinkedIn your A platform, and then whether you use Asana or Trello, you can map out your content for LinkedIn. And we did this on a Google spreadsheet, actually. It's like everything you've mapped out for LinkedIn. And then with the second line, it's like, how are you going to translate that over to Instagram as well? Is it going to be the exact same content, or is it going to be tweaked a little bit to fit the format of the platform? But you can really map it out. And the other thing you can do, not to like overcomplicate, but is you can use all the same content, but map it out to come out on different days so that you're not posting the same content on both platforms on the same day. I know for some of you, you're probably like mind blown. This is like way too much for me, but we've been at this for a while. So what we'll do is create a content campaign for LinkedIn and then go, okay, now let's just shuffle it up and also do it over on Instagram, and make sure that the exact same things aren't coming out on the same day. That way you're hitting your user at different times, depending on when they're on the platforms. Yeah. And I mean, it goes both ways. Like we have found certain reels. We had a reel a couple months ago that went viral for whatever reason. I was dancing in the kitchen with my 5-year-old. Some of you probably saw it. And my team was like, you know what? This did so well. Let's go try it over on LinkedIn. Top performing post for the month on LinkedIn. So don't be afraid to play where you're seeing things perform really well. We turned it into an ad. It was one of our top performing Facebook ads. So you just never know what people are going to love, and you can just be okay with playing.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome.
Thanks, guys, so much for listening in on today's podcast episode. And I can't wait for you to see my upcoming guest in the next episode. You are going to love this keynote speaker. Hey, here's the deal. If you liked this, please subscribe and leave a review. And you want the latest online business growth strategies and exclusive LinkedIn pro tips sent straight to your phone? Text the word update to 704-318-2285. That is, text the word update to 704-318-2285. Can't wait to see you guys. Come find me over on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, wherever you like to hang. Cannot wait to hear how you are enjoying and applying what you're learning. You guys reach out to me over on social because I love hearing what's resonating with you. When you reach out to me and you send me those personal DMs, they really do impact the content I continue to bring forward to you. So again, come find me, Melissa_Hinault over on Instagram, Melissa Hinault over on LinkedIn and Facebook. Can't wait to see you guys over there.